Guys, I want to show you something and see if you agree. Right here, this is the new 2022 GMC Yukon AT4 edition. And they took a machine that was already, I thought, was pretty cool, desirable, luxurious, and capable, and they made it even better for 2022. How? Well, in this video I want to show you all the way around this new GMC Yukon AT4, and if this is any indication right here, then you might know what's under the hood and why I think it's better. And let me know in the comments below, do you agree with me? Could this be one of the coolest new full-size family 3-row SUVs out there? Let's figure this out together. So first of all, it has this color which I love. It looks very classy. It's satin steel metallic, and I think on this Yukon it just looks spectacular. It's of course all subjective. You may have a different opinion, and it's set off here by the red in the GMC. Of course, the aluminum skid plate here, at least it's plastic, and then it continues down, and of course the red tow hooks with black accents. I think it's really well done, and I think it's one of the more attractive new SUVs with the new lights, these LEDs, and of course the fog lamps here. And these are the wheels that I would choose on this. They also have satin black, fully blacked out wheels, but I think these 20-inch wheels with Goodyear Wrangler Trail Runner all-terrains is just right. It has air suspension, and it's currently sitting in this lowest setting for entry and exit, but of course it has many off-road settings, and also it has lots of key fob functionality. There, I just started the big V8. Under the hood is a 6.2 liter. So let's listen to it idle a little bit. Yeah. So before this year, for 2021, the AT4 off-road version of this truck was not available with a 6.2, but now it is. 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. It's one of the smoothest engines in the full-size SUV and truck segment, in my opinion, and it's made it to a very good transmission, in this case a 10-speed automatic. So yes, it may not be the most fuel-efficient option, but it's very powerful. It does basically require premium fuel, but it's a premium SUV. Of course it requires premium fuel for maximum performance, maximum, well, towing, and maximum acceleration capability. So 420 horsepower now available in this off-road package, which is awesome. We've taken a previous Yukon AT4 off-road. It had a 5.3 liter V8. Now, as an option for about $2,500, you can step up to this, a 6.2 liter as well. Of course, efficiency would be somewhere around 17 combined. It's a little bit better on the highway, a little bit worse in the city. I'm getting about 19 during my commute from work to home, and I think 19 in this big SUV is just fine. Let me show you all of its other tech, because this has the AT4 Premium Plus package. What does it give you? Well, among other things, it gives you a power panoramic sunroof. Of course, this unique interior is specific to the AT4 with this stitching and these kind of inserts. I'll jump in a second and I'll fire this up again. You have slightly different organization of controls here. This is your heads-up display control, which you will see in the windshield. Here's of course your inverter. 360-degree cam has this button here. Of course, park assist, lane departure assist and warning, traction control, and hill descent control. This is your 4-wheel drive control with 4 automatic available. 4 low is available. Electronic limited slip differential in the rear is available. It's in this one. Drive modes and air suspension, and of course headlights and trailer brake controller. And how much does it tow? Well, GM is very clear about this. You can read these stickers and find out. So it will tow up to 8,000 pounds. And we've towed with a Yukon or a Tahoe before, especially with a bigger engine. It's just very easy going. This has about a payload of 1,406 pounds. And it also, which means, because gross vehicle weight is about 7,500 pounds, this weighs about 6,100 pounds, which, yes, it's not lightweight, but for a full 3-row SUV, as you can tell. So here's the captain chairs in the middle, and there's 3 more in the back. Of course, it has a brand new chassis with independent rear suspension, and which means more legroom, more headroom, more room, period, for this one. This one also has the infotainment system in the back and heated seats, controls for the HVAC, HDMI, USB-C. What else do you need? So very, very nice. Before I show you the suspension, let me jump in and actually raise the suspension all the way up and then show you what that's like. Of course, brand new interior with the latest infotainment system. Let me see here so the sun doesn't glare too much. I love the graphics. Here you have the power button. I'm still not in love with this transmission control system. Let me turn everything down. I'm not in love with this transmission control system. It's pull for reverse and drive, and push for neutral and park. You can also have select your gear here. The front seats, of course, are heated or ventilated. Awesome. Of course, your automatic climate control system. This 2022 model is available with Google Assistant. Let me turn off the seats. The fan is a little bit loud. Oh, sorry. It's listening to me. Okay. Of course, Google Maps is built in. So right now I'm not connected to it via my phone, which is also available, of course. But it has the Google Maps already as an app. So I thought was very handy, because a lot of people are already used to Google Maps and searching this way. Of course, voice command is available. Then, of course, your trailering app is available. Like I said, 8,000 pounds max tow. Of course, here's all of your other connections and apps. Very, very handy. Of course, my GMC app integration is here. Wi-Fi hotspot, cameras. As you can see, GMC has always been, of course, offering lots of different camera views, and this one is no exception. And when you're off-road on a trail, not hard trails, but when you're doing some running on either forest roads or etc., gravel roads, it's nice to see obstacles around you. So let me actually bring up the suspension. So I'm gonna push this. It's gonna ask me what I want to do. Okay, so I missed my chance. Now that was mode selection. So I click suspension selection one more time. I'm gonna put it in 4 low. Let's see. I'm gonna put it in 4 low. There it is, it's thinking. Okay, now the suspension is still blinking, which means it's still raising. And now hopefully it will allow me to go even higher in the final off-road setting for maximum ground clearance. I'll show you outside in a second. The rear suspension clearance is not the best, and I know some of you already wrote us about this, and with a couple complaints, but I'm gonna show you when it's in maximum setting. There it is. It's all the way up. Of course, the cameras are still available, still set up. I'm gonna go back to maps. And yeah, very nice screens, very clear. Heads-up display is up there. You can change the information that's available on that heads-up display. So this is what I mean. So when I'm saying they took a great SUV and made it better, the powertrain is now here for just maximum power because it's a luxury vehicle also, and it just makes this vehicle effortless to drive. Put it in park. Let me show you in the back and show you from outside what it looks like in its highest position. Because it has the premium package as well, it has the power steps with lights, so at night they're lit up underneath. And take a look at this. This big boy is on its tippy toes. Oh yeah, you can kind of see the suspension. By the way, it's super comfy to drive. There are the air springs in there. It's super comfortable to drive. Of course, not in this off-road setting, but in normal street setting, and even in an off-road setting. So here's what I mean. Sometimes those A-arms in the rear suspension get in the way, but there's pretty good clearance in the center, and that's the fancy electronically enabled limited slip differential that can transfer power in a very clever way. Here, of course, power liftgate. Let me shut off the engine for just a second as I wrap up. So, do you guys agree with me? Well, before you comment, I think the final thing is the price. So this one starts at around $70,000 with the big V8, and this one is about $79,000 with the Premium Plus package. It's a lot of money, but is it still one of the best? So let me fold this down. So for 80 grand, you could buy, now, I mean, a lot of other vehicles, this seat is reclined, so it's not letting the seat to fold. For 80,000 or 79, of course, you can buy many other really nice SUVs, including the ones even from GM. You can get a Tahoe, you can get an Escalade for a little bit more. Of course, now you can get the new Ford Expedition around the same money with their new Timberline package. And of course, you can get some others. Even some emerging manufacturers like Rivian will be offering SUVs, 3-row SUVs that are now all electric. But the Rivian is not here. This is. And it's hard to beat in my mind. If you, of course, are in the budget for this, you get the power, you get decent efficiency, you get the style, you get the capability, you get the towing, and yeah, and you get the looks. So let me know in the comments below. Would this be your choice, or would you would you want something like this? Sorry for my shadow. Would you want something like this in your garage if you had the budget to do so? Let me know in the comments below. This is the new 2022 GMC Yukon AT4. And as always, you can find us at tfloffroad.com, tfltruck.com, and tfl-studios.com for all the automotive fun reviews. Thank you.